Hi, I'm Steve Fithian from Grand Banks Yachts. This is 2013 Grand Banks 43 Europa Genesis. She's a beautiful Grand Banks 43 Europa model. This has been a very popular model over the years, and I think you'll enjoy what you see today. She has a lot to offer for a smaller boat. So as we look forward here in Genesis, up in the forward part of the flybridge, we have we've got two helm seats up here, both pomponette seats, and they're adjustable. Good vision here. This helm station has two new this past year Garmin screens. There's a newer Fusion stereo up here as well. Nice bimini top on top here. On the outboard sides, there's small lockers on each side, kind of like what you'd call a chart locker or a throw-all locker. Storage underneath. Electrical outlets here. Of course, engine gauges for our Cummins engines are here on both sides, but a very spacious space. I mean, I could actually almost put a third seat up here if I wanted to. And as we look back on the starboard side, there's an L settee with a teak table. This is very spacious. It has storage underneath all the cushions all the way around. Again, it's all under the bimini, which works really well. On the opposite of that opposing side is a straight settee on the port side with storage as well. So these opposing areas. Also the helm seats can turn to this direction. So if you're having a gathering up here, you can use all the seating. It works really nice. Decks up here are all non-skid, which is in really good condition. As we look back to the aft section here on Genesis, there's a Walker Bay center console tender here. I believe this one was new last year with a Honda outboard. This is just a great package for this boat. The davits here, I know this was fully serviced about a year ago as well. Everything here is looking great. If I turn to look forward here, there is a wet bar set up here. So the one below opens with a refrigerator at it. There's a sink on top, and there's actually a grill right up on this section. So a nicely outfitted flybridge for this beautiful Grand Banks. So let's head downstairs. Okay, onto the aft deck on Genesis. The deck is fully covered all the way back to the transom line here. There's a teak table in the center here that it can expand out with chairs around it, and it's designed to just miss the engine hatch, of course, which is in the center here. We just came down the staircase from the flybridge, and this is just a very nice design, very simple to go up and down. For those of you pet lovers, this is an easy passage for anybody to get up to the bridge. Down below in the center, as I said, is the engine room. There's great space down there for storage. There's room in and around the engines to just about get to everything easily. So it makes maintenance, pretty straightforward. The engines are aft in this boat, so it's very quiet running at speed. Walking forward down the port deck. So like all Grand Banks, the rails are very high and extremely sturdy. I can't move it no matter what. There's a boarding gate here on this side. As I go forward, the spring cleats and hose holes for the springs are there. And then as we get up to the bowie area here, it just expands. There's room for other cushions on this foredeck if we wanted to. There's a nice seat here. Sitting forward, there's two anchor lockers here, which have there's a freshwater washdown in one, and then there's a room for anchors and room for fenders and lines. So double anchor platform set up. So we have, of course, one up there now, but there is room to do a fortress or another type off to the other side. So if we come down the starboard here, and if we look at these rails, they're double rails with this mid-rail too, very, very comfortable and easy to transit. So if you can imagine walking up here in the seaway, you're going to feel very comfortable and very safe going forward. There's just one step in this whole side deck, and it's here. It's a very easy one. So as we pass here, this is a door that is the opposite the helm. So when you're at that helm, you can easily see out to be able to help do easy docking or be able to help with the dock lines yourself. The other boarding gate for this side, and then just an easy passage. I can walk straight all the way down both sides of the boat. And up here. There is a transom door in the back, and that leads down to the swim platform. So either for that or access to the dinghy or just another access off the boat. Okay, welcome to the salon on Genesis. So we start off with a nice sliding door here, and then just inside that we have a screen door. The forward door will have the same thing, the one on the starboard side. Electrical panel is just off to starboard here, so it's a spot where you can actually sit in the settee and be able to, get to it easily. There's an L settee down this port side with a fold-out table in between. Nice comfortable space, storage outboard, opening windows on both sides here. If we switch to starboard now, we have an ice maker in the very aft section, 2 Grand Banks barrel chairs here. We have TV on a pop-up lift coming out here, but of course hides away nicely when you're not using it. As we're going forward, we start to enter the galley zone just forward of this, and we start off with 2 refrigerator freezer units right here, and they're drawers, so they're not blocking any windows at all. Moving up, we have 3 nice large drawers for storage right underneath the helm seat itself, and then the U-shaped galley, which has glass storage on one side, 4 drawers down another. Of course, it's got the flat top cooktop, the convection microwave, and other storage inside the counter itself, and then forward additional storage. A nice setup. It's great to be able to cook up here where you can see outside and you can be a part of what everybody else is doing on board. Just a really nice setup. So then forward on the starboard side we have the helm seat. So this lower station is very easy to drive the boat. It's not like some boats where this is a deficit station. It's very easy in bad weather or just any occasion to be able to drive down here and be with everybody else on board. You can see how the door is right here at the helm. Very, very simple. And then there's one screen down here, a larger one of that newer Garmin series that we spoke about. And so very nice helm as we go. And then going down forward, we just have 3 steps till we're down below. And if we walk all the way forward, we're at the master stateroom. And this is a nice, wide amount of space. This hull is, very kind of fat in this section, but it's nice and flared out here. So it's a very easy step up to be able to get up and use this nice master stateroom. There's opening ports on both sides. There's a hatch above with a cover, storage underneath with 4 drawers, hanging locker on the outboard port and starboard sides. Nice lighting, and it's a nice bright and airy room. TV on the aft bulkhead. If I look off to the starboard side going aft here, there's the en suite head and shower. This is got a good amount of space. The shower has good headroom. This is a great owner's suite. So moving forward, we go into the guest stateroom, which is 2 single berths. There's a hull side port in here for natural light. There's a good amount of space here. So one of the changes we made when we went from the GB41 to the GB43 was expanding this room. So it's much more spacious. The utility room is slightly less, but it really is a great balance of everything. It also let us include this other head that's right behind me. And this just makes a great day head. And you can enter it either from the hallway or from the stateroom. It does have a handheld shower so that you can use it as a shower as well. And of course, we always have the back deck. So moving back to the top of the stairs, we have the utility room. So it's just kind of in the center galley area. So there's an easy ladder down into it. There's a washer dryer down there, and there's an abundance of storage down there. And there's some access into some other systems. But that's a great thing to have for backup storage. Thank you for coming aboard Genesis today. Again, she's a 2013 Grand Banks 43 Europa. She has low hours. She's just been to the yard and had almost every service from top to bottom. Her engines are fully serviced. She's ready to go for this season. So if you're looking for a boat like this, call me about Genesis. She's ready to go now. She's fairly priced, and I'm ready to send her your way. Thanks for coming aboard. Steve Fithian from Grand Banks Yachts.